traders, Tyler here with a watch list update. I'll be talking about the stocks I'll be looking at tomorrow, 11/28. We'll be going through stocks I'll be looking at for either day trades or swing plays. And just as a disclaimer, this is not investment advice or projections of what the market will do, as that is unknown. This is just price action I'll be looking for and places where I may potentially make a trade. So, to get things started, we're going to look at Amgen. So we're going to look at on the day we had 1-2 down, so we're looking for a 2 up to kind of break this level. Ideally, we'd like to see broken on the week as well. So I'll probably wait until this alert here gets hit for a nice little 1-2-2 play. I was looking at this today as well. That's why the alert is here. We set up nicely for the potential 1-2-2 reversal up, back up to hopefully one of these highs. Be a nice couple dollars of profit there. So next up, we've got Boeing. So Boeing, I'll be looking at on this day chart here. We've got a 2 up, 2 down. So I'll be looking for another 2 up reversal here to continue on this bull move. So I'll look for the break of this here, about 219.53. So we'll say 219.50. We'll look for that break, and we want this for a couple of days. And create. Yeah, so we'll look for this break over here and maybe look to capture some moves up. Couple more dollars. We've got the Bitcoin ETF up next. This one also had a weird 2 gap down day, so I'm gonna look for the potential move back up, although it looks like it is continuing to drop, so I don't think we're gonna get this move, but we'll look for a move just over here. Which is 1859-ish. That'll be just before it hits that high of 1861. See what we can do there. We have got Citi next. Citi, we've had 2 up, 1 inside day, so we're going to look for that 2 bull continuation. We've got some nice upward price movement here, as you can see by the week as well. Pretty green apart from the year. So yeah, we'll be looking for this. So probably look for it to break just under the high, which is 45.19. So 45.15 sounds about right. Let's grab, oops, 1 day alert there. So we'll look for this break and then look to jump in on Citi. Next up, we've got CRISPR Therapeutics. We'll be looking at the day play on here as well. We had a 2 up, 2 down, so we'll be looking for 2 up back up to this kind of recent high. So we're going to look for a break just more or less 71.80, we'll say. And there. Next up, we've got eBay. We had a little 1 consolidation here, 2 down with a nice little kind of hammer doji. So we'll be looking for another move back up. We've been on kind of a recent positive green trend, although we have been kind of red for the most part. We could look for maybe a nice little move back up, touching back into one of these highs. And we'll go ahead and create an alert on this guy as well. And 41.54 looks pretty good to me. We will be looking at Ford. So Ford had a nice 2 up end of the week last week. Consolidation here. The only issue with Ford is that it's been very red, very red. Has done a lot of consolidating over the last 4 weeks, just constantly growing smaller and smaller, or taking a smaller kind of breadth. So I am looking for a breakout either way, but see what we get here. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this one. No alerts. Actually, you know what? May as well throw an alert here. We get a move, maybe like around there. And really want to look bullish move just because the recent price trend has been green, and so I want to kind of ride that if I can. And to be honest, I'm generally a long bias trader. Next up, we've got FedEx. We had a 2 up, 2 down. Nice setup for a little green move up, mostly green. A little bit of a red quarter, but 266. Yeah, we're pretty far off from getting back up there, but we can look for, like I said, a nice 2 move up. So we'll just throw an alert here. And look for that 2-2 reversal. Next up, we have got 5 and below. So like FedEx, nice 2 up, one inside bar consolidation, and now we'll be looking for move back to continue that upward trend. So we'll look for we'll look maybe 190, 150. I need to figure out if there's a way to default this to 1 day. That would be so much nicer. Next up, we got Foot Locker. Foot Locker, we had a 2 up, 2 down. You could look for this move back up. Honestly, I'm not super excited. It's pretty much at the recent highs. Red year, we have been kind of in an upward trend. Holiday season, so I could see this maybe making a move up. I guess we'll throw an alert just to be safe. Next up, we got First Solar. Wasn't a nice move up. Now it's kind of breaking down. We are still green on the month though, and the year. And the quarter's not too far off if we get back up to matching this high. But we had a little 1-2-2 down. So I'm gonna look for the two reversal on this green candle here. So we'll look for move back up, breaking this plane here. General Electric, had 2-1, a 1-2. It looks down to me. 2035. Yep, 2 down, but almost a 3. This was really close to being a 3, but it did finish with some green upward movement. So I'm going to look for kind of that continued move. Been very green, having a good year. So yeah, we'll look to play GE. The high is 120.32, so we'll look maybe 120.16 sounds good. Create, all right. We have the Russell Index, 2 up, 2 down, so we're gonna look for this 2 up back up to this kind of previous high. This high was 179.11, so we'll look maybe just like 179 dead on for the alerts. Next up, we've got Kroger. So Kroger had quite a few 2-up candles. Been on a nice little run. Now it's got this red, almost a shooting star, kind of a small wick, but we did have just kind of all around red. It's definitely downtrending, month, quarter, year, week, day, literally everything is red. So I'm gonna look for this to continue moving down and maybe eat into some of this bullish move it was making here. This will probably be one of the only bull trades or bear trades that I'm kind of considering. And we'll just pop it in if it gets below here and maybe check this one out. All right. Next up, we've got Lilly Eli, and this one, the week here, we've had 3 kind of consolidation, well, 2 consolidation weeks. We're in the middle of another one, kind of trending down. I was actually hoping for this one to go green with kind of all this green price action lately. But we had honestly not sure why this one's on my watch list. 2 up, 3, kind of with the downward action. I guess I kind of want to see if it's going to break out of this kind of consolidation and move up. So I'll keep an eye if we kind of come back over this kind of high of 603.69. So we'll maybe, what was the open on this one? 601.17. So maybe go like 603. Let's see if we get up over 603. 603.35. That sounds good. Let's just go 603 like I want it. This one I think moves quick, so we'll kind of stay on top of this. So essentially, if it kind of breaks out of this day pattern it did, we'll try to catch the move continuing up. Next up, we've got Macy's, and here we've got kind of some two down patterns that are almost both 3s, sitting in consolidation at the moment, but hoping for or looking for a green move up. I did actually take a position on this last week sometime on the breakout of this bar, so I do want to see this continue up. But yeah, I'll be looking, I'll just be keeping an eye on this one. Won't be taking any more positions on this, I don't think. Just looking to hopefully stay positive there. Next up, we've got NVDA. We've had some down days, little consolidation end of last week, 2 down again. So now we're looking at a 1-2-2 bull reversal, and with kind of the green direction NVIDIA has been going in, I think this one is a strong possibility. So we'll look for break over here. The only thing with this is it's such high price. It's hard to get in on for me. But we'll take a look. Next up, we've got Paramount. Paramount had kind of some movement up, 2 down. So now we're going to look for kind of this continued upward movement. We've got green month and quarter. We'll look to keep capitalizing on this kind of green momentum we've got going on with Paramount. And so we'll look for kind of the break of this previous day. All right. Next up, we've got Roblox, and this one is doing a little 1-2-2 reversal action here, kind of 2 up moves. I actually took this on the break of this previous day, so I'll just be watching this one as well to see if it kind of continues up and keeps going up, or if I need to get out and take my profit and run. So, but I don't think this will have any moves that I'll be looking to make other than closing my position potentially. Next up, we've got Riot. Riot's had some 1-3, 2 up, little pullback, 2 down days, so I'm going to look to see if Riot can maybe break that and get back over, make maybe a new recent high here would be my ideal state. And yeah, we've got some green, little green action, mostly green on the year, green time frames, so it's looking like a solid trade. Root. Root is a 3-1, 2 down, 2-2. I think this one's hitting my scanner because we're looking for 2-2 reversal here. Was a really red day today though, so does not give me confidence. But if we hit back over here, this will turn the week day green. Everything else looked green earlier, I believe, so should not be a bad trade if it does decide to turn around throughout this week. Because this day is a 1, we could still see 132, kind of a new high made there. Wouldn't be too weird. Next up, we've got Ross. Ross had a 2-1. We're going to look for kind of the full continuation back up to this previous high of 132, essentially. So we'll look for the break here over 131, maybe like 131.37. That looks good. And we'll look to play this. A lot of greens, so looking nice. Got Starbucks up next. A lot of downward momentum, but again, very green stock. Was moving up, started pulling back. Now kind of broke that back this downtrend, and is kind of starting to push back up going into the holidays. We'll see how this one holds up, but I'm gonna look to see if it keeps going up. Look to see if we can get positive here on the weekend. Start to stay positive on the weekend day. So we'll look for a break over here. And we'll set this one. Create. Next up, we've got AT&T. AT&T had 2 up, 2 downs. We're gonna look for this 2 up reversal back up to this previous high. Create an alert here and see if we can get any price action on AT&T. Again, it's kind of nice light bullish move, nothing too crazy. Right on the year, but overall it's been trending up, so that's good. Next up, we have got Toyota Motor. This day chart makes me so skeptical. It just gaps every day pretty much. Just huge gaps. But we're looking at on the week, we had 2 up, 2 down. So we're going to look for 2 back up here. I mean, technically this would be a 2 up, 2 down, 2 up reversal as well, but a little scary. But we'll kind of look and see. We're going to see if we just break the week for now with this one. It's such a weird one. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I should take it off my list for at least this recent price action. But we'll look. If it breaks the week, previous week high, we'll jump in and see if we can catch some of this move up. Next up, we've got Tesla. Tesla had a 3-1-2 down day, and so we're looking for the 1-2-2 reversal, and hopefully back up to kind of one of these 2 highs, 243-ish. So we'll look for this break, probably right in this area here. This one has quick price action, so kind of want this one a little lower. Create. What's this high? 38.33. Okay, cool. 70 cents down. Yep. Next up, we'll be watching the VIX index. This one's just red all the way down. A lot of push down. But we did have this 2 up candle, so I'm gonna look for 2 down, continuing this trend. I do worry that at some point this is gonna push back up, but I'm only looking at this one for a possible day play, and we'll see how all the SPY and Qs and all those good things are going before we hop in on this guy. Next up, we've got Walmart, and Walmart had a 1, 2 up, 2 up kind of continuation. Same here, 2 down, 2 up. This one's actually on my list because I got in last week, and so yeah, looking to claw back into this big red candle and hopefully make some of this back. It'll be nice. But I don't think I see any plays moving forward for the day, or moving forward for tomorrow at least, the way the price action is looking at the moment. And then last up we have Win. And Win, as you can see, has had kind of 3 weeks or 2 weeks of consolidation. We're in this week here. It has been very red, but if we look here, the high is 88.33, which is above the monthly. So if we can break this consolidation pattern to the bull side, I do think we can get some momentum going there. So that's where I'm going to be looking, because I prefer to play long. And even though the month and quarter are red, and it does seem to be on a downward trend, I don't know, I'd rather try to play the green side. I don't know, just prefer the longs. So we'll look 88.33, 87.85, so we'll look maybe like 88 even. 88.17, that sounds pretty good. Go down 88.10. And cool. Alright, so that will do it. Let me know if you guys like any of these trades, don't like any of these trades, notice anything that I missed, or have any options you'd like me to consider for future videos. If not, I'll be back tomorrow with another update of the watch list. Thanks, and good luck trading.